You can record it. Akash, any doubts? So let's we start with this concept. So matplotlib, it is known as a grandfather library of your data science actually. Okay. So this library is mainly used to perform a visualization. That's the main concept of your matplotlib. Okay. So this matplotlib is actually get impressed from MATLAB. MATLAB is another programming language which is mainly used for data science and all those things. So this matplotlib is actually impressed from MATLAB, and if you know MATLAB, matplotlib is very easy. But if you don't know, you don't need to worry. I'm just telling it's all similar to each other. Okay. So this library is actually created by John Hunter. Yeah, it is try to replicate MATLABs. It's another programming language. Okay. So there is no need of to be familiar with MATLAB, but I'm just telling both are similar. So matplotlib features are it's easy to get started for a simple plots. It's give custom labels and a text. You can able to get a great control to all the elements, and you will get a high quality images in output format and very customizable. It's very customizable. Okay. So no need of installation because we already installed it's our Anaconda. It's already having it. In future, if you want to refer about matplotlib, this is the reference website. So if you go for this matplotlib.org, you guys can able to refer whatever the updation or all those things, you can able to easily refer them. So the next thing is, let me start with this import as PLT. Okay, matplotlib.pyplot is a library name. You are just going to make this as a PLT. Okay. So after this, what we are just going to do here is, I'm going to, okay, let me first execute this in a basic Python ideally, because I want to execute something. I want to show you something. So for that perspective, give me a minute. So I'm opening a new file, import matplotlib.pyplot as PLT. Okay. Now, okay, let me explain this basics first. Plot, this PLT, that is nothing but this one which you imported. And a plot. So this plot is there. Now, this is an inbuilt function which is used to plot a simple graph like this. Okay. So it will plot a simple graph exactly like this, where you need to give a x-axis and where you need to give a y-axis. Okay. So here you have one x-axis and y-axis. So this plot which is used to make a simple plot like this, that's all. So now within this bracket, you need to pass two arguments. Okay. If you didn't pass two arguments, if you pass only one argument, then Python will took that as a y-axis. Okay. So how it will took now? So here we need two axes. One is for x and another one is for y. But here you given only one array. Correct. Here you given only one array. So by default, Python took this as a y-axis. So now what will happen for x-axis? Now here you have 1, 2, 3, 4. Total 4 element. So it will comes with 0 to 3 like this. 0, 1, 2, 3. In case if y-axis is having like 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay, if y-axis is having 5 means x-axis will increase the one more element like this. So it will create automatically. Okay, you understand how it will work. So now if I am executing this, see, we will get the output like this. So 0 to 3. Here you give only 4 element. So 0, 1, 2, 3. We got 4 elements. So automatically Python took x-axis from 0 to till the y-axis counter. If I am giving a two elements, see, observe the syntax. The syntax are something you guys needs to observe it. See, now observe this. I'm giving one square bracket and I'm giving a one more square bracket. Now inside this we are having a one more list. So 11, 12, 13, 14. Now if we execute, we'll get the output like this. I think I made some mistake. What's the mistake I did? I did 1 minute. Only one bracket is enough. Like this is one axis, this is an x-axis, and this is an y-axis. You will get the output like this. Okay. So this is a basic thing. I'm just copying the same thing and I'm just pasting it to my Python ideally. Let's save. I'm saving in as usual our desktop. Okay, I just make it in this ideally, and I just make it in a desktop. Now I am executing this run module. See how much time it took to run. In your visualization, Anaconda, it took give within a second, but it took some time, right? So we are not getting output. See, we are not getting any output. In my desktop, I'm not getting any other output because when it comes to this normal IDE, observe this, when it comes to normal IDEs, we need a one more inbuilt function which is known as plot.show. Okay. So if you are using this plot.show, then only your ideally will show the plot. Otherwise, it won't show the plot. Okay. See. Because of the plot.show only, you got the output. Okay. But in Anaconda, without plot.show, it's actually showing. Okay. But still, your matplotlib, it's having one magical line which we need to which we used to mention in this Jupyter notebook. The line is matplotlib inline. So why we are using this line is every time, sometimes, okay, sometimes your Jupyter notebook, it won't show the plot without this plot.show. Okay. To prevent that stuff, or it won't load properly. Okay. To prevent those kind of things, we are using this matplotlib inline. So how it will act now? It is a replaceable for the show in other ideally it's replaceable for your Jupyter notebook. So it's always better to use this matplotlib inline. Okay, because this is a magical function which is going to replace the show is nothing but in other ideally matplotlib it won't load without the show. So okay, I think the next thing is, okay guys, observe. Here we have a blue line. By default, it's giving a blue line. Okay, now I want to change the line. So you can give a one more argument within a quotes R. See, red color, Y, yellow color, green. I think we are not, we will comes with the shape. Okay, this only RGB, those kind of stuff will be there. Okay, so you can able to get all the color combination and the color basics, you can able to get it from here. Okay, so the next thing is I'm giving a R. So now you are giving a red color. Within R, I'm just giving a O as well. So now what it will do now, red color O symbol. Okay. If I am giving asterisk, it will give red color asterisk symbol. If I am giving a plus, it will give a red color plus symbol here. If I am simply giving hyphen hyphen, it will give red color with full of hyphen. Instead of a single plot, it will get all those things. Okay. So in this plot, you are giving a three arguments. One argument is a x-axis, another argument is a y-axis, and another argument is a color. Okay. Now plot dot x label. See, y-axis. See, you will get the title by using this x label, y label. We are getting a title. Plot dot title. See, title of the graph. X label is for x-axis title and y label is for a y-axis title. That's all. Okay, this are some basics. So now here you have one complete plot. Okay. So when you are just having a complete plot like this, this is your complete plot. Just assume like this. Okay. Now in this surface, I want you guys to make a two plots. So this is your plot one, and this is your plot two. Now this is what my task is. Okay. So in this kind of stuff, we used to call this as a subplot. Okay, so that subplot is something where we need to give based on n rows, n columns, plot numbers. Okay, so what I will just go and do now, first I'm going to create one x and y variables. Simply creating one x and y variable. So this line space, you guys know what is this exactly. So 0 to 5, total 10 elements with the same interval it will give. This is what we covered in our NumPy. And y is nothing but the same x exponents of 2, it's your y. So x, y, now x dot, sorry, plt dot plot, what we can give is now x comma y, you can able to get the output like this. Okay, x value and y value, I just get the output like this. Now if I am giving a plt dot plot y comma x, you will get the output like this. The same thing in that's so plot x comma y, you got output like this, and plot y comma x also you got output like this. Okay, the next line. But what I'm asking you to do is in the same thing, I want to make x in one stuff and y in another stuff, but I want to make it in the same line. Okay, so same line but in the different canvas. This box is there now, this black color box is rounded with this things is there, right? So this we used to call as a canvas. Okay, so now first we need to define a plot dot subplot. We need to give a number of rows, number of columns. If you give a comma 1 also, it based on this plots we will get the stuff. And here we need to give a plot number. Plot number is 1 here. I'm copying the same thing. And here plot number is 2 because this is your second plot. Okay, now I got output. Number must be less than 1. Okay, some of my stuff is here, these things. It's mismatched. So number of rows, number of columns, I give a 2. Here also I will give a 2 because columns must be greater than your numbers for that perspective. So you will be getting an output like this. This is for your x-axis, and this is the first plot, subplot, and this is a second plot. So here you give a plot number 1, so this is your plot number 1. So here you give a plot number 2, so this is your plot number 2. So this number of rows we given 1, so only 1 rows. Here number of columns we given 2, minimum is 2. Maximum it will go any number of time. And if minimum is row, based on the your axis, based on the plot, your x-axis will manage it's the thing. Okay. So like this, if I'm just giving in a plot, red color hyphen hyphen, so you will get the output like this. So if I'm just giving a green color, what I'm just giving is hyphen asterisk. So you will get the output like this, hyphen, that means one line, and you will get the asterisk as well. So like this. So this is a method to handle your visualization. The next method is a advanced methods. Like this is a basic matplotlib, but next thing is a advanced, which is based on a OOPS concept. So I'm not going to take this today because this concepts I will go a little slow because this is all very important for you guys. And it is very easy. The same time it will be very confusing for us as well. So today this is fine. You guys just to work out this. Today our task is make sure all the pandas concepts, whatever we discussed, you guys are ready with it. And make sure you guys are ready with it till the subplot. Okay, in matplotlib concepts lecture, just to open this. It's a very smaller concept. I didn't start with the advanced. So in the subplot, only till subplot we discussed. Okay, nothing else. I just want to make sure about you guys are very good with pandas data frame, pandas series, and then group by merge, NaN values, and the yesterday concept operation and file handling, and today the basics matplotlib. I just revise all those things because tomorrow I'm going to tell you how to get the data set and how to do whatever the stuff is. And I'm going to give one small project or assignment by tomorrow. So Saturday, Sunday, you guys needs to process that. So kindly revise everything and be prepared with the concept. Once we completed the basics of once you guys completed the data analytical project, next week is full of data visualization concept only. Nothing else. Next week is only data visualization concept. Any other questions?
No, ma'am.
Super, guys. Then tomorrow morning we'll connect. We don't have any new sections by tomorrow. Just I'm going to tell how to handle this and the project for you guys. That's all.
Okay, ma'am.
Okay, guys. Then we'll meet you tomorrow. Revise everything. Bye.
Bye.